Okay, let's talk about some masks here, okay? The whole reason we're wearing masks nowadays is because to stop or slow the spread of the coronavirus, spread through aerosol form, right? But you ever wonder which mask is the best? I wonder it quite often, all right? So we're all trying to be safe out there, especially during this pandemic, and or at least I hope we are. And I know there's a lot of mixed feelings out there on it, but that's a different subject. This subject here is going to be about which mask is going to be the best, that provides the best protection for you. Okay. Now, I have been wearing a mask since the stay-at-home order implemented back in March, and thanks to the government, I have been deemed essential, so I'm still allowed to go to work and be exposed to the virus. So go figure. It's a win-lose situation. Okay, I'll take it. Keeps paying the bills, right? But the whole time that I've been out and about, wearing my mask, I've been seeing a lot of different variations of mask out there, and I've always wondered to myself, like which one is the best? Which one provides the best protection out there? Okay, so I've done some research, and I'm going to talk about a few things here. I'm going to talk about my research. I'm going to talk about several different types of masks that you're going to see out there, and which one is kind of going to give you the best protection, as well as how you should wear your mask out there, because I see a lot of people doing it incorrectly. Okay, so throughout my research, I have learned that the fitment and the fabric are the most important parts for protection here. Okay, and all masks have leakage here. Okay, so you're never going to be 100% protected out there, no matter what you have. Okay, so get that concept in your head. All right, so and to wear a mask properly, you always want to have your mouth and your nose covered at all times that you're wearing it. Okay, and even for the guys, the CDC would ask you that you shave your beards, and by shaving your beards, you'll stop those air gaps and that leakage that could progress through the hairs on your face. I don't think that's going to happen in my case, but some people may see that they need to do that. Okay, so let's say you're ready to get a new mask, and you want to buy it for the best protection. Which one do you get? Okay, so I got a couple masks here. Okay, so I have a bandana, very common at my job. These are called the face gaiters. I just recently learned that. I have a double layered cotton quilting mask, very common. A surgical mask, you see these a lot too. And for funsies, I was able to come across a military grade respirator here. My daughter's favorite. She's been having a lot of fun with that. It's been great lately. Okay, so let's move on. So the Florida Atlantic researchers would suggest to us that not all masks are created equal. Okay, so going down from worst to best, we're gonna start off here with the bandana. Okay, so the Florida Atlantic researchers say that the bandana gives the least amount of coverage. So through a cough simulator that they had invented using a mannequin and an air compressor, they were able to simulate a cough that went straight through this, basically. And it's basically because it's unsecured at the bottom when you wear it, that aerosol droplets were able to reach out to about 8 feet, which is pretty far if you're social distancing. Consider that we are supposed to stay 6 feet across, not giving us very good coverage from one another there. Okay, so followed by the face gaiters, and these ones happen to be my favorite. But the problem is that the researchers say that it's too thin, it's too breathable, and you can kind of see that you can see through it as showing you how breathable it actually is. These are my favorite though. I love these, but apparently it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Okay, and I think aerosol droplets were able to reach out to about 6 feet with this one. Okay, and then moving on to a little bit of a better deal here is the surgical mask. And the surgical mask is very similar to the cone mask here. Cone mask being slightly better. The surgical mask was able to keep it within 2 feet, and the cone mask was able to keep it in 1 foot. But unfortunately, I was not able to get a cone mask to give you guys an example with, but you kind of see them. It's those construction worker ones that kind of go over your face right here. They look like almost like fiberglass material in a way. But Aside from all of that, all right, the most common one you're going to see, and probably the best one and the best bang for your buck, is going to be the common double layered cotton quilted mask here. And these ones were able to keep droplets within 3 inches of the mannequin's face while he was coughing. Okay, so it's pretty good overall, you know. So I mean, I know these are very common. You see them in a lot of different designs, cool patterns out there, and a lot of people really like them. But if you can't get your hands on one of these, which is very rare, I was lucky enough because I got a buddy in the military, but he let me borrow this, and he's also a doomsday prepper, so he's got several. But those are always going to give you the best protection, as well as the N95s, but that one's even going to be better than the N95s out there. So to be clear here, it's about the fit and the fabric of your mask here, and that's going to provide you the best protection out there. Okay, so from the best protection from coronavirus and aerosol droplets, the double layered cotton quilted mask is going to be the winner here. Okay, and some masks work better than others, but in my eyes, I believe that something is better than nothing. Okay, now I know there's a lot of controversy out there about the mask. There's a lot of different feelings and opinions about the mask. So for some, it's about survival. For some, it's about wearing it because they have to, kind of like myself. And some just flat out refuse to wear it, okay? So one of my favorite Stoic philosophers had a simple quote that kind of makes me deal with this, and that's, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens.